Hey guys, my name is Josh Roof, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of link building. Not just the importance of link building, but what it is and why it's so important for search engine optimization. To start off with, what is link building? What's a backlink? That's the most important thing, because when we're talking about link building, we're talking about building backlinks. You know how there's internal links. If you're writing a blog or if you're writing on your website or whatever, you have links that lead to content within your blog or your website. Those are internal links. External links are links that lead outside of your website. So for instance, if on my blog I write, if you want to learn more about minimalist fitness, check out this article on so-and-so site, and I leave that link. That is a external link leading to so-and-so site. Those aren't backlinks. Backlinks are if so-and-so did exactly what I just did, but for my site, a link leading to my site, that is a backlink. For me, that's a backlink. So if so-and-so writes on his blog, Josh had a great article the other day on minimalist fitness, just want to throw a shout out, blah, 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 whatever. Nobody really says that, but you get the point. That link that leads to my article, that's a backlink that gives me, it can be a very valuable thing for me, depending on the status, I guess, of his website. And we'll get into that in a little bit. In fact, we'll get into that now. First of all, backlinks are the most important thing in search engine optimization, attaining good quality backlinks. And I hate to say that because I enjoy the writing far more than obtaining backlinks, but there's no way around it. Backlinks are extremely important, and there's a lot of controversy. I don't think there's a lot of controversy around that, but Matt Cutts and the rest of Google, I don't think they really want to focus much on that. They don't place much emphasis on the importance of backlinks because they want to steer you away from that, and for good reasons. They're not bad guys. They're not out to get us or anything, but they don't really want to highlight the fact that link building is so important to search engine optimization. It is the most important thing to search engine optimization. So anyways, getting to the reason, basically, if you look at it from, I don't know, let me think of an analogy. It's kind of like a popularity contest. Let's say in the world of politics, which I absolutely abhor. In the perfect world, our politicians would be highly ethical, very moral. They would be hardworking, driven, with our best interests in mind. Unfortunately, our system isn't perfect, and our politicians aren't perfect. But let's say we're living in the perfect world, and that's how it is. The more value that a politician is able to bring us, the more the harder worker they are, the better they are at public relations, whatever it is that they do. The more value they bring us, the more they have the more status they have, the more respected they are, and the more respected they should be because they bring us more value. And so, for instance, let's say the President of the United States. If we compare the President of the United States to a very, very highly ranked website, that would be that's where we start getting somewhere in this analogy. The President of the United States, basically, as a politician, if you are a close friend to the President of the United States, you're going to have a lot more clout, right, in your field. That's the way it is across the board. The more alliances that you have that actually mean something, the more weight that you get to pull. And that's how it is in in the Google world, in the SEO world. All right, so let's say Mashable. Mashable is a pretty well-known site, a very well-known site, it provides a lot of value to its readerships. They love it. And Google ranks it very high because of that. Say Mashable's up here. Now my blog is fairly new. It's way down here. If I get a backlink from Mashable, that brings my site up a bit. If I get another backlink from another high quality website, it moves up a little bit more, and so on and so forth. And that's basically how it works. The more quality backlinks that you have from sites, it's kind of like they're casting votes, saying, yeah, I respect this site. They're a good quality site. And in fact, if you know anything about SEO, you'll recognize the no follow links. They pretty much most websites, most well-known websites, will actually put a little coding in your link that says no follow, which means basically, in layman's terms, that means I'm not really casting my vote here. I've provided a link for their website, but it shouldn't mean anything. And that's how Google takes it, basically. So if you ever see, that your link has been posted on the site, but don't get excited right off the bat, because if it's a no-follow link, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. It does mean something. Don't get me wrong, but it's not nearly as effective as an actual link without that no-follow piece of coding. So anyways, excuse me, sorry, it's a really long explanation, but excuse me, that's basically how link building works, or not link building, but backlinks work. And that's why they're so important, is because that's how Google evaluates your website or your client's website, or whatever it is. They look at how much respect you have from respectable blogs and websites, and they rank you in accordance with that. And there's also a lot of other things too. That's why you really have to have a completely holistic approach, because if you don't, you're going to have weak links. And on-site optimization is extremely important as well, but I'll leave that for another video. We'll talk about that later.